Is it all good, YouTube? It is. Mint! And welcome to Grey Wolf Fitness. Now tonight we're doing the mind tag. Yes, being tagged into this by Shay-on Moss. So we've got 7 questions.
Which are straight out of Cosmopolitan.
Straight out of Cosmopolitan.
These are going to be a bit tough on you, love.
A bit deep, apparently. So come on, Sue, give me the first one.
Okay, the first question. How do you stay positive at tough times?
How do I stay positive at tough times?
And don't repeat every question,
No,
just answer it.
Just answer it. Trying to see the best out of everything. I'm always, a glass is half full, not half empty. That's a bloke's perspective on that one. Next question.
That was quick.
That was quick.
No in-depth mind-boggling going on there, is there?
Nope.
Right, question 2. At this point, what makes you happy?
There's 3 things that makes me happy. Training, eating, and the third one, you're going to have to guess yourself.
From a bloke's perspective.
From a bloke's perspective, clearly. I'm trying to keep it clean here, Sue. Trying to keep it clean. Third one.
God, that was
I'm rattling through these, aren't
I? Okay, third question. When did you feel most out of place?
Now this is going back to me teenage years. I used to be very good at cricket, and I started playing for the town team. Now the town team comprised of a lot of public school boys, and me being from, what would the word, Sue?
A working class background.
Working class background.
From an old boys school.
From an old boys school.
Where grades were horrendous.
Where grades were really bad school. I did feel completely out of place. That was probably the last time I felt really out of place. Not too deep on that one. Next question.
Question 4. What is your most inner voice like?
The worst thing about my inner voice is, when it comes to, I'll give you one example, is food. At this moment in time, there was 3 huge bars of chocolate in the fridge from Father's Day. Now my inner voice is saying, eat them. So I'm trying not to listen to my inner voice on this one. So that's just a quick one. Not going too deep. That's why sometimes I balloon up in weight, because I listen to my inner voice when it comes to food. Next question, Sue.
Number 5. What words do you use to keep yourself grounded?
The wife, aka Suzanne. If ever I'm starting to get a bit above my station, Sue brings me down to earth. So, the wife, when it comes to the words. Next question, babe.
Number 6. What have you changed about your attitude?
To your inner voice, I think it says.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. What have you changed about your attitude that you admire?
Ooh. Trying not to listen to it, basically. Hence, since I started YouTube, lost about, how much is it, Sue? About £30, something like that, since I started YouTube. So,
well, it's kept you grounded.
Kept me grounded,
it's
doing YouTube actually.
Stick at it.
Stick at it. Because I know we've just come back from Florida on holiday, and in years gone by, when I've been on a diet and then splurged a bit, let's say, I've ballooned up in weight and not really bothered, not listened to that inner voice. The other inner voice, it says diet. So that's kept me grounded, doing YouTube, pure and simple. Right, next question.
Last question. They were quick, love.
Weren't they?
Yeah. You see, this is a man's perspective.
This is a man's perspective.
If a woman was answering these questions, right, it'd be 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want that.
Right, last question. How do you work on your inner voice?
What do you mean, how do you work on your inner voice? What sort of question's that? That's a bit deep, isn't it, that? Well, working on my inner voice. Well, let's go back to the food bit. So, working on my inner voice, we're going to do a men's physique competition in November. So I cannot be listening to my inner voice that sometimes says "eat the world."
And you did eat the world on holiday.
I did it the way. If you saw some of the stuff that I was eating on Instagram, some of the desserts were for 3 people. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on, is that inner voice in you know, getting away from eating the world. Is that it?
What's your second?
I've rifled through them, haven't I? See, with this mind tag, if you ask a bloke,
you get one-word answers.
You get one-word answers. You get something completely different than if it was a woman. Now, if Suzanne was doing this, we'd be still here next Saturday. So, on that note, don't forget.
Are you not tagging anyone in?
Oh yeah, I've got to tag people in. They wouldn't have got this far anyway. I'm going to tag Rob Banks in. God, they'll be good. They'll be good answers off Rob. Miles from Fat Over 40, and Ollie from Legion Fitness. Hopefully, all 3 of them watch till this end. They are blogs, so probably don't.
What about Emily?
That is an excellent choice. Emily from the Hilltoppers / Emerge Elite. If you're still watching it at this point, Emily, good on you. So on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe. What else, Sue?
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. I'll catch you later.